Hey folks, this is Nate coming at you on Monday, December 8th. So tonight I'm going to take a quick break from my Anakin config. So I finished my Obi-Wan Kenobi one last week. I'm getting started on my Anakin config. The V2 updates for that's going to drop soon. But in between those, I decided to go through and clean up my Mace Windu styles. So tonight I just wanted to run through those real quick. There's only about, I think, 6 or 7 presets for those.
Master Windu.
And there are 2 specific different purples. There's his Attack of the Clones purple and his Revenge of the Sith purple. And so there are, I think, 3 presets I have for one and then 4 for the other. I forget how they split down. So these are all sort of generic EP2, EP3 fonts for Mace Windu. I sort of just split them up at random because I wanted to show the different colors between the two movies. So this first one is Mace from KSith, and this is episode 2, and this is a purple static blade. And so this is his Attack of the Clones purple. Most notably, you can see this purple variant during the arena fight on Geonosis. Like when he first comes out and puts his blade up to Jango Fett's neck. You can see this really clearly. Now his clashes are sort of a bright gold. Not quite yellow, but more gold than yellow. And his blasts are more of a darker orange. Or, excuse me, a darker gold, like an amber. One of the things you might see that might strike you as a little odd in these style codes, specifically for Mace, is that the bump sizes I had to do for the lockup and for the clash are really big. But they only show up about 3/4 of the full measurement on the blade. There's something about doing these things on top of purple, or on top of red even sometimes, where the bump size of like an 18 bump size is pretty big. On a white blade it'll be like that big, but on a purple it only shows up like that much. So I actually had to extend the bump sizes in the style code by about 33-40%. Bigger than what I normally would do, but that's just to get them to show up on the regular size on the blade.
Master Windu!
And so that was a static blade. And this is BMF from Kyberphonic. And this is a rotoscope. A little bit more flickering going on here.
This party's over.
And this one is a much older one. This is a Shatterpoint from MadCow, from OWK. This font is, gosh, really old. Anyway, this is audio flicker. I think this sound font, it predates Smooth Swing. can sort of hear inside the files where it was sort of converted over when smooth stowing became a thing, right? You can hear that break in the sound files. That's a trip. Wow, there's a walk down memory lane.
This party's over.
Okay, so these are the this is the EP3 Canon Purple that I have, and this is a static blade, and this is Heroes Pack Mace from Kyberphonic. Just a tad more red in this one. So, actually, is it the ratio? That's the ratio difference. Actually, what it is it's less green. So the EP2 is a RGB 198-49255. 198 in the red channel, 49 in the green channel, 255 in the blue. For his EP3, it's 173 in the red channel, so it's actually less red. 13 in the green channel, so it's less green, and then 255 in the blue channel. So both the red and the green are ratioed down by somewhere between like 18 to 22%, something around that. And it doesn't make the blade any bluer, so really what it did is it just made the blade slightly darker. And sort of the genesis of that difference to my eye when I was doing these color matches is that Mace's distinguishing fight in episode 2 was in the arena during daytime. Again, it's that light-dark thing, right? During filming, in the day, his blade is going to look paler. And at night, or in darker filming background, like in the Emperor's Council Chambers, when he fights Palpatine, that's a much darker background, so his blade looks a little bit, looks darker. So that's where I came up with the two different variants on the blade. In reality, you could say that the blade is the same color, it's just against different filming backgrounds. But what would be the fun of that?
May the Force be with us all.
And so this is his EP3 blade in a hum flicker. Nice little wave movement here. And this is Master Mace. I think this is the Master Mace. This is from BKSaberSounds.
For your own good, stay out of this affair.
And this is Amethyst Warrior from Syndicate. And this is the EP3 blade on a rotoscope. And a big reason for these V2 updates that I've been doing has a lot to do with the release, FET's release of the OS 7 library. Because the last time I did these, I think that was back when we were still on OS 5 or 6 of the Profi library. And so the release of his rotoscope Bladestyle function had not been released yet when I did these original V1 versions of these blades, as well. Things like this ripple blast, this blast function is a really good blast function. It's probably like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, functions to come out of, as far as style constructions are concerned, to come out of his newer style libraries is that ripple blast fade function. It's really good for capturing a lot of that cannon blast effect. You've seen me do some other custom things with blast functions like that, the absorb, or the that multicolored blast that sort of transitions between multiple colors, or things that like do sparkling on the blade, that sort of stuff, which is really fun. But this ripple function, basically this was I think his modified version of what used to be that blast wave, right? Which is a much more compact thing. And then from far away on film, it has a really nice effect of looking like it's literally off the blade, right? That it's that's something on top of the blade, like instantaneously. So it's a really nice function for doing, especially for doing like canyon blade styles. It's been great. And then the last one here for the EP3 side is Mace Windu.
Master Windu
From KSith. And this is, I think I did this like a double audio flicker. I wanted something really flickery, more so than the normal audio flicker. So what this does is this, the first main blade color is the full 100%, and then the first audio flicker layer is at it's at 75%, and then the second audio flicker layer is at 50%. So those are the updates I've done for Mace Windu, and as always, I'll have these wrapped up in Pastebin for anybody that would like these updated style codes. And yeah, thanks again for watching. And I have Anakin, my V2 Bladestyles for Anakin in the queue. I already have the first segment filmed. Just going to get it released probably a day or two after this one. So, all right, y'all, take care. I'll see you in the next video.